Brilliant Minutes, sponsored by the brilliant attorneys at Jensen Law Firm.
Well, Brad, we apologize. We had to punt on you yesterday because of all the Aaron Rodgers news, but he's back.
It was a big story, so I easily bowed out of the way. I just needed to.
And the story is still here.
It still is. Finally, some video from Mars. Maybe we can take this full screen so you can look at this because it's going to be tough to see. In the lower right-hand corner of your screen, by the red arrow, is the Ingenuity Mars helicopter. I'm going to put this into motion for you because on March 9th, look at it stir up the dust.
Nice.
It did fly for its 47th time. Now watch as it rises here to its maximum cruising altitude. It'll momentarily pause as it loads its next set of data for where it's going to fly. And then as soon as that is all in place and it appears to be stable, away it goes. Now, Chris.
That's so cool.
This was Flight 47.
Right.
I see April 19th will be the 2-year anniversary since its first flight. I'm thinking Flight 50 happens on April 19th. We'll wait and see. But
and just every time we talk about this, we always remind everybody, they really thought they'd get how many?
5 flights in 30 days, and we're coming up on 2 years and almost
maybe 50 flights.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
Awesome.
Okay, this is interesting. This is from an immunologist out of Canada. And he says moderate fever, quote, has been an evolutionarily conserved process across the animal kingdom, including fish, which I did not know, that fish can run fevers for 550 million years. Every animal examined has this biological response to an infection, a fever, okay? With that in mind, here is today's story, and it comes from the University of Alberta. Mild fever helps clear infections faster, so says this new study. They say it might be better to let a mild fever just run its course instead of automatically reaching for Tylenol or ibuprofen or whatever. Granted, it will make you feel more comfortable, but there may be some consequences. Look at this. Moderate fever is actually self-resolving, meaning that the body can both induce it and shut it down naturally without any medication whatsoever. But this is where it gets really interesting. In animal studies, they found that fever helped to clear the infection in about half the time as animals treated with anti-inflammatories. And the fever also helped to shut down inflammation and repair tissues that had been injured. So you might be thinking, oh, I'm going to take some aspirin, I'm going to feel better. You might not be really helping yourself.
Did they put a number on moderate fever? So like, you know, if you take your temperature and you go, I'm 102, I'm okay?
I would consider that that's moderate.
Okay.
If you get up around 102, that's probably getting into the danger zone there.
All right.
Okay.
Just curious what that number is.
One more quick one for you, okay? The world population.
That does not look fun.
Well, the world population is expanding rapidly. We need more agricultural land. To do that, we need to destroy forests. We need the forest to suck up CO2. You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
It's a no-win scenario. But growing mushrooms alongside trees could feed millions and mitigate the effects of climate change. In fact, somebody has calculated that cultivated edible mushrooms in forests could grab up 12.8 million metric tons of carbon dioxide and provide food for 19 million people each year. Now, there's a thought, just a thought.
That is a very good one.
Okay.
It comes from your very big brain. Thank you, Brad. Still to come here.